We're back on the Vicky shit. Tahi's back.
Hello, everybody.
You know she's so dull.
It's been so long.
It's been a while. Where you been?
I've been around, North Carolina.
That's my hotel phone, you guys.
So don't pay that no mind.
Katrina just ordered her food. Shout out to Katrina Ebony. Nikki LaPorla. Shout out to Nikki.
Shout out to Nikki.
It's no tea. Now today is a big day. Y'all wanted her since season 1. Y'all wanted her since season 2. Season 3. Malaysia Ebony is here.
So y'all can stop hitting me up, asking when we get her on the show.
She's here, you guys. She's gonna answer. I have questions upon questions that I put on Twitter today that the girls want me to ask her. So I'm going to ask her. Let's talk about DC.
Wait, before we start, I have to give a shout out to a couple of people. People in North Carolina and stuff like LaQuint and Little Bit and my son Squeak.
Who's squeaking them? These are out of town girls?
They're from North Carolina. Like Marcus and Terrence and my niece Darren.
Okay, well since we're giving shout outs early, I have to give I have to give Juliet a shout out, Revlon.
Hey brother.
I have to give Mariah a shout out. We and her just had a long conversation on the phone last night.
Hey mother.
I love her dearly. She's coming to do the show. The talk.
Is she really?
Yeah. She's want to talk about but it's gonna be a positive type of thing.
I'm very sure.
Shout out to Jazz Couture. We're supposed to be flying to
shouts
Florida to do her she want to do her show poolside. Remember she said
poolside, but we have also a special little surprise for you.
But we can't. I can't pump that. It's just a major thing.
Y'all gonna wait for that.
And I also want to talk about Roxy, my mother. She is actually I don't know if you heard, but she's performing her new song at the Latex Ball. I don't know if anybody they just announced that in DC. She's gonna perform her song. I just feel like she shouldn't do that at a ball. Like I just feel like I just don't think that's for a ball. But it is a latex ball and it's a big type of thing. So you think it's what do you feel about
Let her get her life. It's
any
way you can perform your song is always good, no matter where you perform it at. As long as you get more people to hear it, then it's great.
No shade. So let's talk about DC. Was you in DC over the weekend? I don't know if you was there.
No, I was in New York because I'm getting ready to go back to North Carolina, so I paid that. Was you there?
No, I was supposed to be there actually, but Katrina Ebony wasn't feeling ballroom. She didn't want to dash. We was gonna dash. We had booked the room and everything. We had to cancel the room. It was just a big thing. But shout out to Asia Montag and my mother who was sitting. Shout out to Carlos. Shout out to Quest. They all out there. Shout out to Tiny. I heard Tiny Con.
Tiny Con and Alana. One female figure performance.
Yeah, shout out to them. Tiny did the show.
Yes. And
Tiny had talked about she didn't see Feminine Destruction performance. And Feminine Destruction got chopped.
Yeah. And Tiny won.
So, Feminine want to also do a part 2 show. I have to rebook her because she want to come on the show and chat up. I heard the Aga twins ball. This was I think this is second ball they did.
I don't know, but I heard it was a good ball.
I heard it was successful. Categories was done. Cash was given out. I have my notes. Okay, Nikki, can you pass me my notes? It's like a bunch of notes over there.
Also, shout out to Quinte and Santonio.
Shout out to them. Oh, the Bad Boys Club. I was watching Harlem and the new show.
No shade.
I would like it. You like it? You got into it?
I got into it. It was a little cute.
Shout out to Vava. Shout out to Leps, my son. Shout out to Harlem. I don't even know the rest of them. Elton.
The Queen's Housewives is going to be much better. But
and who
more classy.
Yeah, it's going to be classy. That's coming soon, September. And what's her name? My girl, Wayne. There is a Kiki on the back. You saw the show?
I told you I just saw it.
Yeah, the show was cute. So we're going to talk about best dressed girls and who was sitting in the plays. Lola Aga, always sitting. Trisha Khan, always sitting. Shout out to Shannon Khan. She's back. Shout out to her. Asia Aga sitting. Imani won real name. Shout out to Imani. I want to talk about, first of all, Dejanay Allure. I don't even know if she's in the house.
What we gotta say now? Was she was gonna walk and she didn't walk or something?
No, I love her as a sister at the end of the day because I knew her for years. But my sources had told me, and my sources don't lie. My Vicky staff don't lie. I have spots everywhere. They don't lie. Dejanay, she, the after party came, she was begging girls outside for money to get in. Dejanay, if you don't have money, don't beg the girls. Don't do that, Dejanay. That's just so tacky. You're a pretty girl. You're supposed to be a Barb. You're a pretty girl. I love Dejanay. But you don't go somewhere and you beg people. She begged like 5 girls for cash to get inside the after party last night. I keep it real on my show. I don't give a fuck who don't
girls?
see it. I don't know how much the after party was, but she was calling girls around to get money. And I just think that's tacky. You don't go nowhere. I don't go nowhere broke. You don't do that.
Correct.
So DJ, next time you just learn from your mistakes, DJ. Shout out to Tamaya. Learn from your mistakes, right? You don't go nowhere broke.
You should have knew that already. You've been out for years.
You've been out. She been out for too long. I want to give a special shout out to DJ Icon. She served all the girls they said last night.
Who?
I said DJ. Did I just say DJ? I think the lick is getting Davida served the girls. And then they said Pretty made her. They said Pretty Allure made her, my auntie Pretty. They said she made her come back last night. She did good.
Did she lose to Davina again?
She lost to Davina again. But they said she did her thing. So shout out to.
She loses to the new girls a lot. Remember she was losing to Little Mama. And
the new girl.
Now
yeah.
she loses to Davina.
I don't know. It wasn't her night. Everybody.
What do you want me to do?
Everybody have a night. Lollipop served. Well, she in.
My daughter, Lollipop Khan.
She served. That's your daughter?
Khan.
She served. They said Little Tony served Ronaldo fiercely. But you know what I'm going to say about that? That's because when you're a girl that vogues like Ronaldo, you know what I'm saying? She's a girl who vogues down. She shouldn't be getting set down with Little Tony. No shade. But when you're a girl who consistently keep on, they tired of seeing you. Take a break. Ronaldo, you can take your break.
Take a break.
Yeah, take a break. You look at your other gear and all that. Sit down.
No, he took a break.
She took a break?
And he just came back. I mean, walked like 1 or 2 balls. One past the year.
One past. Well, I don't know.
Maybe
but,
a time's up.
Well, shout out to Little Tony. Little Tony hit me. She wants to do this show. I'm supposed to be in D.C. to do this show with all of them. Tony and all of them. So shout out to all of them. They said Chi was just 2 stone last night. She looked the fierce. My sister, that's my sister. I love her down. You know, let me just tell you something. I don't get on here and read my sisters because I just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I'm going by what my sources told me, and this is what they said.
No tea, no shade.
Yeah,
no
because if I looked at bad or something like that, I would want to know.
Shout out to Rock TV, too.
But I just want to also talk about, they told me last night was a slim night.
A slim night? I heard that, too.
That's the new thing now. I don't know what the girls are on. But
drugs?
I'm not gonna name. I was gonna be really people and name the girls who my sister told me.
Name the girls. Name the slim girls
yeah,
who lose weight. The girls who lose weight. The girls who
no
lose
shade
weight.
because even when somebody had a comment about me. They said you looking really good, Vicky, but you slimmed down to your face. So I'm gonna keep it real. Maybe it was the drugs. You have to say.
Or maybe the girls losing weight. Who lost weight?
I'm not doing it.
I'm
not gonna keep it that. I'm not gonna do that.
We're not doing it. It's just losing weight.
Just let me
Just
let me tell you something, you guys. Just drink your Ensure if you need to.
Eat your chicken, your fried chicken,
your mashed potatoes.
Do
what you have to do, slim girls. Because it was my spot told me that whole ball was slim and looked coked up. So I don't know.
Basically means when you on coke, you don't want to eat and stuff like that. I hear that so much by so many girls. So you just gotta stop doing it.
Josh Malone was sitting last night. They said untold. Shout out to you, Josh.
Josh Malone, I think he's still in New York right now. Actually,
I would love to. She was supposed to. I was supposed to go to Lena to do her show.
My Snickers.
So if she's in New York City, I would love to have her.
Hey,
Mercedes Prodigy, legendary. I love her. I love her performance. That's my favorite film queen. But they said she was begging to walk the category. And I feel like if you're legendary, just sit down and take your break. You don't need to be up there with those girls. I think she's one that's been embarrassed to new girls. They said they didn't let her walk. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have the effect. She was begging everybody. She was begging, I guess, Jack and them to walk this ball, and they paid her. So I don't know nothing about that. But shout out to Mercedes. She's sitting. That's my favorite film queen. Shout out to her.
Shout out to my mother, Angel
Revlon.
Mm-hmm.
I want to also give a special shout out to Susan, my uncle. They said he did his thing. This is for the girls who got invited. Susan Khan, Boogie, Bobby, AJ Mizza, Shep, Ken, Enrico, and Darnell.
That's the only people that was invited?
Yeah. It's probably more, but these are just the girls. These are known girls. Who y'all know.
All invited was known. There's like 15 of them.
Yeah. So, and I guess it was Boogie.
And no matter who won,
yeah, the Revlons took it.
Boogie won.
Yeah, house members took it. So shout out to the Revlons.
Of course.
For them, for taking it. They said AJ got processed, served quick. Chip was the last. I don't even.
They lost.
They lost. But shout out to Chip. She went into the last battle. I just want to also get into who shouldn't have can't. And I'm not even going to get into that right now. Chicken, I don't even like you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm they said she was a
Who chicken?
The chicken was there.
What chicken?
We go back. Anyway, she was in her She was in her
Get her out.
She was in her mountains. I give respect when it's due.
She
Louboutins. Shout out to you. So we're going to come back with Malaysia Ebony.